These are the tools that will be needed to successfully rebuild your work tradition muffler. So these are the steps that are required for anybody that owns a work tradition motorcycle to repack their muffler. You grab your heat gun, just slowly start heating up the stickers. Nice and steady. Then you grab your razor blade and slowly lift and pull. This will come out with the adhesive. Remove it. If the glue sticks, it's fine. You can just go ahead and heat it up more, and more of the glue should come off. If not, this is why we have the adhesive remover, and it will take all this out. This is goo off. You can use whatever you can find as long as it's just adhesive remover. Soak it up in your shop rag. Slowly apply it, and the adhesive starts to come off. So another way you can remove the glue is to heat up the remaining glue a couple seconds. Grab a piece of duct tape, sticky side down, and comes right off. If you're having difficulty, you can put a napkin and let it soak over the adhesive with the adhesive remover. Let it sit for a couple minutes. Peel it back and grab your razor blade, and you'll see the adhesive comes off. The more you let it sit, the easier it will come off, and you can repeat the process till all the adhesive is removed from your muffler. The more it soaks, the easier the adhesive comes out. So just be patient when you're doing this. It takes a little bit of time. Once you get all the adhesive remover, or partially all the adhesive remover off, you can spray the shop towel with acetone, let it soak, and you can go back and remove any left adhesive. You should be able to see it, so just wipe it off till it's clean. When it's dirty, repeat the step, get a new piece of shop towel and clean it till all the residual glue is gone. If you still see it, you can always soak it with adhesive remover. Also, please be careful with a razor blade since it's a sharp object. This will be a tedious process to remove all the glue, so just be patient when doing this. Once all the glue is out, you grab your number 30 drill bit. You'll start drilling the center of your drill bit. Drill a little bit out till you see something like that. And then repeat the steps for all 7 rivets. Once you're done with that, you'll grab your number 9 drill bit and start drilling the outside of the rivet. Some might go through. Some you can leave them like this, and then use your hammer and your punch to take them out. So if the drill bit doesn't go all the way through, grab your hammer and your punch and just tap it in, and it should come off. That is the process of removing your rivets and your rivet bands. Once you get to the part of the process of removing the fiberglass from inside, I recommend using latex gloves, long sleeves, and a mask because you don't want to inhale this or have fiberglass all over your arms. So lay down a piece of cardboard or something soft wherever you're working to prevent any dents or scratches to your muffler. Once you're here, set this down and slowly push down to start easing your end cap out, like so. And slowly start removing the packing from your exhaust. You can usually wiggle your baffle out. If it doesn't come out completely, don't worry. This is where your clothesline hook comes in handy. And slowly start taking out the packing. Or since you have gloves and long sleeves, you can get in there. Slowly start taking everything out until it looks like this. So what I like to do is I try to center the baffle with this rivet hole. Kind of look at it, make sure it's sort of centered, and I'll do a line with whatever marker you have. So center it with this hole, make a line here. So when you go back to packing, you know your baffle is in the center of the whole exhaust. You will have wiggle room, don't worry. You can play with it once you start packing. So this is your packing kit specific to your Works Edition muffler that you will be ordering from us. You'll get it like this. You can open it with your razor blade and slowly take it apart. I would recommend working at a table that you can get dirty because this will leave a small amount of dust. Start slowly taking it apart so it's easier to work with. Once you start taking it apart, it might look like an intimidating amount of packing. Don't worry, everything will go inside here. You need all this packing. It has been pre-measured exactly for the muffler that we are working on. This is where I recommend using anything soft so you do not damage this piece of your muffler. Set it on the table. Set your muffler. Your muffler has already been centered with this line to this rivet hole. Start grabbing maybe a handful amount. Just grab an amount that you feel comfortable with. Slowly, you kind of want to do like a donut. Open it like this and slowly wrap it around. Spin it. You can spin as you go. Slowly start pushing the packing in the muffler. Once you have that, this is where this tool that you can make out of steel, rigid steel. Put some tape in the end for some grip. Slowly start. You want to tilt it down so you can see it. So you're going to need something flat like this for this tight spot, these two spots here. You could try to, we tried using a broomstick. We don't recommend it because you need something flat to get the packing all the way down. So once that is down there, you keep repeating the process. Grab a handful. Slowly start to spin and pack. Make sure your baffle's center. You can use a soft flow hammer, line it up slowly, tap your baffle in. You'll be able to hear a thud once it's all the way set in. Pushing the packing in. If you feel uncomfortable or you really can't get a good angle, you can go ahead and put your pad something smaller. That way you can kind of see inside looking down, and you can start pushing in the packing. As you go, you will also feel a different thud, and that should be like a telltale sign that your packing's pushed all the way down. I can't explain it. Once you do it, you'll hear and you'll feel the thud in your tool once the packing is pushed all the way down, and that's when you grab another handful. On the set, look something like this. Once you start to get it going, eventually it's gonna come up all the way up to here. You want it as tight as you can get it. It doesn't have, you don't have to actually like push all the way down. As long as it feels, like I said, you'll feel it in the tool, and you'll actually hear it like a thud. You'll be like, okay, that's squished enough. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but the thud switches as you hit a certain point. You can also use your thumb to keep your baffle centered as you go around. This is the last piece. Again, wrap it like a little donut, spin it around. That's how it should look once it's fully packed. Ideally, you want it with the heat shield, which is right here, but the gap doesn't matter. Once the bike turns on, the packing itself will adjust to the shape of the muffler. So this is what the line is for, that I set the line so it's centered, because if I didn't set the line, I started not setting the line, it was like crooked. So once that's set, you'll see your insert here. Here, put your insert inside your baffle, rotate it to where it goes in. It's going to be tight, but then you hold this up here, put a little bit of pressure, and then use your soft blow slowly tap it in with the pressure from this hand. It will be a little tedious, but once you find the spot, it would all slowly tap it in and fall into place like so. So if you see that some of the holes are maybe misaligned, you grab your punch and you can slowly remove the cap from the can. You can go ahead and check, go around, make sure all your rivets go in. This one, a little push, but you can always just wiggle it up and down, side to side, and the insert should go right in. So when you get your kit, the rivet band comes in with a slight film. Grab a razor blade or just fingers and remove that film. It's a protective film so it doesn't get scratched. What you can do is slowly wrap it around so it forms, and you make sure that the round side is facing right or down when you look at it like this. Grab one, you put this rivet here with the round side down. You'll flip it around, leave that rivet in. You'll grab these. You'll grab 3 rivets, set them here. And you will slowly work the rivet band to where the gap from here is even. Once you see it even, I usually start with the center one. Pull this one out. And if the rivet band is misaligned, you still have free play to move it up or down and to align your rivet band to where it's flush and it looks flush. Once you got everything centered, you can start working your way down. I like to use my thumb or any finger, push down the rivet band as I set the rivet. You can go either way, this way or that way, whenever you start working it down. Till you reach this one. Again, round side down. Square should be at the bottom. Put this on top. That is your rivet band installed. In this application, we do not have a big gap in between the carbon and the can, so we do not use silicone. If you were to see a gap between your carbon and your can, before you put the rivet band on, go ahead and grab a little bit of silicone and fill in the gap that you can see prior to installing the rivet band. Once that is filled in, go ahead and start your rivet band and finish the product. Final step, once everything's done, final wipe down with rag and acetone all the way around. This is where your stickers will go. Wipe down this area. Here I would recommend taking your gloves off and just wash your hands, making sure your hands are all clean. And this step, this divot is your telltale sign that it aligns with this rivet right here. I'll peel this back like so and cut this right after that divot right there. So when you lay the sticker down, you can open the sticker. Set it like so. Grab sticker. Pull it open. It'll balance the muffler. And set it down. Make sure it's nice and straight. Lightly set it down. You want to make sure the gap is even all around here and back here. This is why I cut the sticker, so I can have the free play to make sure that everything's straight before I set the sticker down. And then once I see it straight, grab it and make sure it's all around flush. Once that's flush, kind of just set it down. So be careful when using these stickers. These have aluminum in it. So if you peel the sticker back and you set it down, it will crinkle. Try to leave it as smooth as you can, like so. Leave it floating. Line it up. See where it's flush. Peel it back. Slowly start placing your sticker down. Push down, get all the air bubbles out. The same side over here, make sure it's nice and flush. Lay it down. And push all your air bubbles out, either going up or going down. But this line here lines up with this curvature here. So what you want to do is slowly try to angle the sticker so it matches this line. And then set it down like so. Same thing here. This blue square flows with this one here, like so. Final sticker as well. You want to follow this line here, up here. Press down all around.